I think I'm good. I think I am live. I think I am. So, what's going on, guys? It's Boss56 here. And if you guys have read the title of this video, then yes, I am actually doing a Q&A live. Why? Because I'm bored. That's why. Um, I've been planning to do a Q&A because I remember doing one way back on my channel like 3 or 4 years ago. And I've been wanting to do a kind of a follow-up to it, but for some reason it just either slipped my mind or just haven't got back to it. But yeah, I'm back to doing a Q&A. And if you guys notice that I'm looking behind me, my little doggo is fast asleep. She is sleeping to her heart's content right now. But I just got done uploading the new Crown review. Good stuff. Really good stuff. Really liked it. Yeah, there's that. Well, I guess I better talk about what is happening in the NFL and wrestling world. I'll talk about NFL really quick. The Monday night game between Chiefs and Saints was pretty underwhelming. Chiefs won, I figured. Derek Carr, he's going to be out for a little bit. He's battling an oblique injury, which that kind of sucks. But Spencer Rattler is going to be in, which I'm curious to see how he's going to do. And the Saints just don't look great. They don't look great right now. They're starting to kind of regress a little bit. And then we have the Thursday night game between the Niners and the Seahawks. It was going well for San Fran, and then Seattle started roaring back a little bit, and then San Fran won at the very end. Geno played well, but then he had 2 costly interceptions, which, yeah, that kind of bit him in the ass. But Geno, like, completion and pass attempt was actually pretty good. He actually didn't do bad. It's just those 2 interceptions just kind of cost him. Hey, what's going on, Brock's channel? How we doing? You all right? You sleeping well, little child? And then she went back to sleep. She go night-night. Can't say ask questions later today. That's fine, man. That is A-okay with me.
Jack is bus mimic.
Yeah, that's all I got much. I gotta say for NFL wise. Never mind, I thought something came up, but it's something. All right. Again, feel free to ask whatever. I don't really care per se. Nothing political. I don't need that, please. Thank you. Thank you. Yes, sir, ma'am. Well, now that I guess the NFL things are out of the way because, yeah, because those games kind of happen. Have you seen Crocodile? No, I have not, dude. Again, I have been I was swamped at work this past week. It was, yeah, not good. Well, I guess going to the wrestling side of things really quick. Anything happened on Raw? I don't think really anything happened on Raw, which is kind of saying a lot considering that Raw has like maybe a thing or two to talk about, but I can't really think off the top of my head what they really did. Sammy and Gunther had their world title match. I'm willing to bet a rematch might be happening down the road. Because I have a feeling that Sammy has unfinished business with them. Hey, what's going on? Just another Heavy Metal Maniac, dude. I have been seeing a lot of stuff on your channel, and boy, oh boy, I've got some things to say. First of all, I wanted to talk about when you went on Levi's channel, aka Thrashmaniac 99's channel. You, Necrotic Nick, and Ricky, aka Horror Master, were doing the Metal Archivist. Dude, that whole Crowbar section was so fucked up. Like, I remember listening to it while I was at work, and I was even dumbfounded by some of the bands that were selected for Crowbar. It's like, okay, yeah, you had Down because Kirk was in it, and you had I Hate God, you had all that stuff too. But it's like, really? Grief is not on there. Huh? Like, oh my god, I was so dumbfounded. And watching all of you go fucking berserk over it was so damn hilarious. And Nick even gave up. He was like, dude, fuck this. Oh my god. Nick had even talked about it on his live stream, and he was dying laughing about it. Oh my god, man. That was ridiculous. I have been seeing your some of your don't remind me, No Grief, No Buzz Oven. Bongzilla was on there, Weed Eater was not. Yeah, dude, that made no sense. It's like, whoa, wait, that one could be on it, but the other one can't. Like, it literally made no sense to me. I've been thinking, what rankings have you done? I've watched like all of your rankings so far. You did one on Typo, which I pretty much agreed with almost all of them per se. World Coming Down's my favorite Typo album. That album was just fucking depressing. Your Dying Fetus one was pretty good. I thought their last album was fantastic. My Dying Bride, that was an interesting one that you did. I think you did one on Death, which I really did enjoy. You did one on Priest, which it's respectable. It's a respectable list. I knew you were going to put the Ripper era down below. Everyone does, but except for Demolition, I thought the Ripper Owens era was really good, even though it's a 50-50 ordeal in my opinion. But I mean, Nostradamus at the bottom. I mean, yeah, it's like that or Demolition, like being the worst Priest album. So I could see it. I don't personally mind Nostradamus. The big problem I have with it is just way too fucking long. Like, it's too damn bloated. Like, you didn't need a double disc. And if you're gonna do a double disc, either make the album like do like a part 1 and then make a part 2. Like, don't try to like force all of it, because the whole narrative is going to be completely over-explained. It could be completely overdone. So, yeah. I'm trying to think, what other one did you do? Ah, shit. Well, I might have to actually look on your channel to see what other one that you did. Thought that was pretty good. Oh yes, Marduk. Yeah, Marduk. That one was really good. And I thought their last one was pretty good too. Marduk. I figured you were going to put Panzer Division Marduk at your number 1, because I feel like that one is I figured that one was pretty good. Smaug, my good friend, how are you doing today, sir? Which Pokemon is your favorite? Ah, shit. God damn, that one's actually bad. I mean, I grew up a Pikachu guy. I really did. But Uh, it's either between Pikachu or Charmander. I did like Squirtle too. Oh, Charizard. I did have a favorite Pokemon for a long time, but it kind of differentiated. I'm not really big into Pokemon now as I used to, like when I was in high school, because I was addicted to Pokemon Go, but everyone else was. But I wasn't run out in the middle of the street to catch a fucking pincer. I might just give like the basic bitch answer. I'll go with Pikachu because he's basically like the Hulk Hogan, if you will, in terms of he's like the most well known and the most commonly well known. Believe me, it was a real tough battle between my top four. Panzer was almost number one. Oh, I'm willing to bet. I'll need to catch up on more Marduk because I heard their early stuff is like pretty damn good. Hey, what's going on, Jason Boardman? You just came in streaming. Well, there you go. Feel free to ask any questions, and I'll provide answers. I used to be a Pokemon fan, then Fairy type existed. Yeah, true. I mean, there's some other ones I do like. I did like Vaporeon. I really did like him. I like Flameon. That was really good. So I gotta go. I got some right in the finish. Well, hey, thanks for joining in, man, and take care. And by the way, Smaug, have you ever seen the movie Crocodile? Because Brock's channel has been kind of want me to watch it. Essentially, it's kind of like it's kind of like a Lake Placid ripoff, essentially. It's got I think Toby Hooper in it, and he said like the crocodile character is a really 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 interesting backstory, but the movie itself is just kind of meh. So I'm just kind of curious if you ever seen it. Oh my god, what's your thoughts on War Metal? Yeah. Am I a fan of it? If so, favorite bands around. I only know one band. That's Blasphemy. That's literally it. That's like the most well known one. I don't get the appeal of it. I really don't. I like bands that talk about war. Like I like bands that talk about war. But no, if well, I mean, if you were asking MOD, that stupid sack ass, he'll say it's the greatest thing of all time. I mean, if the production doesn't sound like two dumpsters colliding to each other while goats are fucking in it, then it's not a good album. It's poser metal. Fucking moron. I was on my good friend Metal Ben's Chronicles, and we were just taking the piss out of it. Yeah, Necrotic Nick was on there too. We were just taking the piss out of it because it was pretty funny. Did I ever see Howl? I don't believe so. I don't remember we were watching some werewolf movies in our Lost Tapes Discord server. I don't think one of those was that movie. I do believe we watched. I think one that was called Silver Bullet. I believe. That one was pretty solid. But other than that, no, I'm not really big into werewolf movies. Per se. Have you any thoughts on? I know what band you're talking about. I just can't remember how you say it. Aresi Pazuzu. I haven't heard of them, and based off the reviews I've seen, I don't think I want to hear them because I don't want to lose sleep. It's been enough. I listened to Portal. I don't feel like listening to that. I just did a review on the new Crown. Really good stuff. Really, 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 really dug that album. If you like, I'd say Creator, Testament. I would say a little bit of At the Gates because it has a little bit of a Gothenburg feel to it, which I forgot to include in my review. Maybe a little bit of early In Flames before they went the dog shit. Yeah, there's that. Sorry, I'm looking at the pupper. I thought she was having a nightmare for a second. She had a little bit of a rough day. She's been getting in the crap, and she was pissing and shitting all over the floor. She's been doing that a lot lately, but then again, we just had her for about a week, so. Yep, she's sleeping her little heart out. Yes, I do have a new puppy. Here, I'll post it in the, I might send you a DM of her. She's a little, Maltipoo that we got. Uh, let me see. Oh, there we go. There. Send you a DM of her. Smile. I'm gonna send you a picture of her. Do I have any favorite Halloween movies? Are we talking about specifically in the franchise? Because if so, I have maybe about 4 that I really, really, really do like. Yes, she is. She's a cute little pupper. She's only 8 weeks old. What album or band has your favorite bass sound? I mean, you can't talk about bass without talking about Motorhead, dude. I mean, it's almost sacrilege to not talk about Lemmy when it comes to bass. Like, that dude's bass is going to be heard throughout now, whether you like it or not. Actually, Dick told a story that he once saw Motorhead live, and Lemmy's bass was so damn loud that it legit gave him vertigo. It's like, fucking hell, dude. Lemmy's bass was not being ignored that night. Just any. Now, if we're talking about just strictly in the Halloween franchise, there's 4 that I really do like. The original, obviously. 2018 was pretty good. Halloween H2O was really good. That felt like it was capturing more of that Scream, like the Scream, popularity at that time. But the way they did it was really cool. The only thing I didn't like was the mask. Like, they changed the mask like 4 times in that movie, which was ridiculous. Oh, not the franchise? Oh, okay. Well, if we were just talking about strictly Halloween, it was the original 2018 H2O and Halloween 4. I fucking love Halloween 4. Just any Halloween movies? God, dude. I would say, oh man, I'm trying to think. Oh, Nightmare Before Christmas. That will always be a classic in my eyes. I'll forever love that movie. That is like peak Tim Burton right there. Um, um, I mean, I was never the world's biggest fan of Beetlejuice. I do like it, but I don't love it as a lot of people, as a lot of other people. Hocus Pocus, I do enjoy. I do enjoy some Hocus Pocus, even though that second movie was a fucking abortion. I hated that movie. Um, that's not really a Halloween movie. Well, I mean, no, not really. Edward Scissorhands. That's not really a horror or a Halloween movie. It's just more of a kind of comedy. Oh, the child has woken up. Are you okay? Here, let me show you to the people on stream. Everyone, this is the new addition to the family. This is Stella. She likes to nibble on things. You are a little fluff ball. Do you have any favorite Halloween movies? Any movies you like to watch on Halloween? Well, you weren't even born yet. You were literally 8 weeks old, so Yeah. Weird question, but what movie are you associated with the year you were born? What would be the first Pokemon movie? The movie I was associated with when I was in the year I was born, it's gotta be Finding Nemo for me, dude. I loved Finding Nemo as a child, and I still love that movie to this very day. Man, where are you going? Are you wanting down? I think she wants down. There you go. Go walk around and play to your heart's content. Yeah. Well, then again, you gotta show them kids young. Remember when Disney actually produced good fucking movies and Pixar movies? Yeah. But yeah, the movie I was associated with when in the year I was born, it would be Finding Nemo for me, just based off of necessity. Even though the Texas Chainsaw Massacre movie from 03, that remake was really, really, really damn good. Everyone's loving the dog. Probably looking for horror movies to watch. The movie I associate the year I was born is definitely No Country for Old Men. Wow, that's that is something. Hey, what's going on, me Metal Mike? Feel free to ask questions because that's what I'm doing right now. Oh shit. Can't believe you're turning 25 in a couple hours. I thought for some weird reason you were going to be 23. I don't know why I keep thinking that. Maybe it's because you look younger than you sound, Smaug. But yep, there's that. Uh-oh, she's coming back. You want back on the bed? You want to say hi to the people? Oh, no, she's chilling on the Choco Labs thing. Grace hasn't really been liking her too much. She'll come around to her. She's only been here for a week. But yeah, it's not off to the best relationship so far. How many countries have you visited and which ones do you hope to visit? I've never been outside. Well, no, I tell a lie. I've only been outside the country once. I went to Jamaica this past summer for a little family trip. It was mainly for my brother's graduation party. But yeah, we went there. I had a fun time. We went on a cruise. Oh wait. No, we didn't go to Jamaica. What the fuck I'm talking about? We went to the Bahamas. I'm fucking stupid. We went to the Bahamas. That was fun. Um there was some nice out places we went to. The food on the cruise kind of sucked. And all that stuff, but there were some nice pools. There were some hot chicks, I will say. There was this like Southern Tennessee family that were fucking hilarious. I felt like I fit in with them personally, but yeah, there was a lot of cool people. Again, I'm not really a outside like out of state person per se. I don't know. I guess I've just been a homebody for my whole life. I do get homesick, so but it was fine. It was nice. Again, first time for everything, I guess. But man, after I got off the boat, I still felt like I was on it. So there's that. What are you doing? Oh, she's gnawing on my tag on my bed. Let's see. Oh yeah, you were born in '99. Puppy found dog soldiers. Want to watch it. Which states would you want to visit? I would like to visit New York. just so I could say that I went there. Honestly, I would like to go to Pennsylvania. Just I don't know why, mainly because I want to see how the Yinzers are, and like how the Steeler fans are, and I want to interact with them because I'm willing to bet their interactions are fucking hilarious. So that's great. I'd like to go to Ohio too. Um, just so that way I've been to Ohio. So I could say that. I would like to go to Dallas, or I'd like to go to Texas too. So that way I say I went there. Um, yeah. Trying to think of where else I would like to go. I've been to California before. That was pretty fun. I've been to San Fran, which was really nice. Um, Other than that, though, I haven't really been too like east of the states. Unfortunately, I would like to go to Minnesota. I've been to Wisconsin before. That was pretty cool. I actually went to Lambeau Field, which was fucking awesome. Um, so yeah, that's really cool. As long as you don't watch a Phillies game in Philadelphia, well, or it's either that or an Eagles game. Um, so hold on one second. Okay, sorry about that, folks. My brother opened the door, and I thought like their parents were home because they're actually at they're at a wedding right now. But no, numbnuts had to check the mail at 8:30 at night. Good job. And apparently the big dog kind of ran into little Miss Bliss over here. So her my bed's kind of like her comfort zone. It's kind of like her safe place. I actually last night when I was brushing my teeth, I was about to go to bed. Mom and Dad were wondering where the dog was. And little old, she was standing at the foot of my bed staring at me. I'm like, oh, someone's waiting for me. Oh man. Yeah, speaking of the Phillies, they got eliminated, so that's funny, I guess. I've only ever been to Washington. I hope to travel the US in the future. Um, you're not really missing out on too much in quite honesty. But to each their own, I guess. My Dying Bride versus Paradise Lost. I'll be honest, I'll have to go with My Dying Bride because I've listened to him more. And by listening to him more, I mean I've only had one album. I've only listened to one album by them, and it was their last one, which was pretty fucking good too. That was a really damn good album. Freaking Aaron Steinthorpe's vocals are just they're so good. What you doing? What you doing? What? What? Oh, what do you want down? You want down? Ooh, tapping the vein versus extreme aggression. I'll go with tapping the vein, but I'll need to listen to extreme aggression because I heard that was a really good Creator album. But it's tapping the vein for me, dude. Oh my god, freaking Back to War, the title track, Body Parts, Reincarnation. Oh my god, dude. Like that album was so intense that during the recording of the album, Chris Witch Hunter, the late great Chris Witch Hunter, actually suffering panic attacks because of how fast he was going. It's like, holy shit, dude. But I believe they did a deluxe edition. I think they kind of did. I think they remastered it. At least from what I saw. And if so, hey, more power to them. Even though I thought the production was really good on that album, if you ask me. What are you doing? What are you doing? Oh, you were trying to find your little comfort zone. Hybrid Theory versus Meteoria. Ooh, we're getting into some early 2000s. I'll be the one to confess, I did like some early Linkin Park. I think some of their stuff was really good. Meteor was a really good album. I'm going to go with Hybrid Theory, though. Paper Cut, One Step Closer. What was another one? Point of Authority is really good. What was one song I think called Figure 8? I have the album, actually. I don't feel like getting it, though. Linkin Park, more like Stinkin' Park, am I right? I didn't mind them. I thought Chester was actually a pretty good vocalist. It sucks he's no longer with us, but oh Jesus, maniac. Oh man. Man, oh man, oh man. Oh Lord in hell. Ooh, you just got done uploading Trouble albums, I see. Don't you dare make me bring in the true villain back in the day. Oh, don't do it, man. I've known Smout for 3-4 years now. It ain't pretty, man. It's not worth it. Not worth the trouble. Not worth it. Hmm. Oh man. Oh no. Neither. All the right reasons for Dark Horse. I'd rather get kicked in the balls by a horse than ever listening to Nickelback. Fuck that band. I legit despise that band. And it's not because they're butt rock. It's that Chad Kroeger takes himself so suicidally serious. It's honestly laughable. Like, I remember. I'm just kidding. I just make dad jokes whenever the opportunity feels present. Oh, there you go. But no, like, seriously. I remember an interview that Chad did like years and years and years ago saying that Slipknot was Nickelback light. I'm like, motherfucker, I couldn't tell if he was actually joking or not. But I'm like, dude, you realize Slipknot and Nickelback are two completely different bands. Stone Sour and Nickelback. Stone Sour has a little more metal in them than Nickelback. Nickelback is just butt rock. It's divorced dad rock. Slipknot, on the other hand, they're a very experimental metal band. Like, they'll range from new metal to groove metal to thrash to death to grindcore even. And while, yes, they've gone more melodic as the years have gone on, they were still, like, very heavy for, that time frame, and especially in the late 90s when all those bands, like those extreme bands, were kind of struggling at that time. Hell no, Slipknot rules. Yeah, dude. They're great. Even though the status of the band is in turmoil at this point, They're still really. I still have a soft spot for them in my heart. They helped me through high school, so I can always um uh I always have a soft spot for them. Kind of not a fan of Slipknot. Uh, they're kind of an acquired taste. Because there was like so much going on, but I like them. Feel bad that oh my god, Billy Gibbons was on that. Fuck that. He should have gotten at least a huge ass raise out of it. Fuck that. The late Billy Gibbons on a. Oh my god, Billy. Just no, bud. I don't even know if the money was worth it. Eh. Oh. Billy was in a music video on Rockstar saying, "Oh yeah, that's right." Yeah, let's just not talk about that. That was a sad time. Actually, speaking of which, got a really good dad joke though. Do you know why I don't trust stairs? I don't know. I don't trust stairs because my fat ass gets out of breath every time I go up them. Ha! They're always up to something. Good one, Smaug. Actually, I was watching this on Netflix. Do any of you remember watching Scooby Doo Mystery Incorporated? I remember watching it on Netflix. I would say like maybe 5-6 years ago. Fell in love with that show. I thought that was fucking fantastic. In fact, that they did 2 seasons was absolutely great. I thought the story they told was awesome. It's got the typical humor. That typical humor that Scooby Doo was known for, but it's a lot darker. It actually deals with a lot of drama, which is like very, very, very interesting, especially at the beginning of the season 2. And the gang like finally coming back, to finally take down Professor Pericles. But man, so when that show got dark, it got dark. It's like holy shit, dude! Like this is a little intense. It's a little intense for it. You have the DVDs from the show. I have a DVD for, but it only covers 4 episodes. That sucks. Yeah, it's only like 22 minutes, but dude, it's a very interesting 22 minutes. Especially like I love the continuity that they have where, Shaggy and Scooby and Velma, they always have that tension between them. It's like, oh well, it's either me or the dog. There was that, consistency with it. It's like I like that. I like that consistency. And they kind of carry that all the way after after season 1, which was really nice. What's new, Scooby Doo? That was cool. Dude, that intro fucking ripped. That was a great intro. Pizza or burritos? Wasn't really a burrito person, so I'll go with pizza because I'm a fat ass. But but yeah, What's New Scooby Doo was cool. The intro was a very surf rock esque intro, but it was cool. It was really cool. But yeah, I was looking on Netflix because I've been hearing rumblings that the new Terrifier movie was really good, and I was looking to see if it was on Netflix. I couldn't find it, unfortunately. I did see a lot of the Chucky movies were still on Netflix, but a couple of them were going to be leaving. I know that Bride of Chucky is on there, which I love that movie. I think Child's Play 3 was on there. Fortunately, Seed's on there for some reason. I believe Curse of Chucky is on there. I think that's going to be leaving soon. I'm like, okay, there's a lot of Chucky movies on there. What else I see? I saw Jigsaw was on there, which I'm like, I might. Have you seen the new Joker film? And if you have, what you think? I heard that movie was an abomination. I heard a lot of people hated that movie. I've never seen it personally. I remember briefly watching the first one, and I thought it was solid for what it is. I thought Joaquin Phoenix did a pretty solid job. But I haven't really delved too deep into that movie. But I heard that second one was fucking horrible. Yeah, it's a musical, which makes no sense. It's like, why? And I heard the ending of the movie was terrible. I heard that was a horrible ending. Hmm. Hmm. Man, imagine having 12 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, and yet your team is still 1-4. That is incredible, if you ask me. God. Why must they waste Burrow like that, dude? I just don't get it. It's true. What do you think Lady Gaga's in it? Again, I haven't seen it, and now that you say that, I'm really planning to see it. I just heard that movie got raked all over the coals. I honestly haven't seen the Joker from 2019, and some people seem to love that movie. Again, I've seen a little bit of it. It was all right for what it is. So there's that. Hey, what's going on? No break, Roman. What is up? How do you feel about the Bengals going from a dying team in 2020 to a winning team from 2021 to 2022, then fall back off? Dude, honestly, like I didn't really fully get into the NFL until like these past 2 seasons. Since he was bad in 2020, there's no ifs and or buts about it. The Bungles, as they were previously opined, they were bad. They needed a QB because, God forbid, they didn't have one because, Dalton left at that point. I forgot who their backup was for a fill-in. Okay, they got Burrow from LSU. Cool. Where's the O-line? Because that O-line was fucking atrocious. Lo and behold, he basically died behind it. He had an ACL injury that fucked him up. He was gone. And then all of a sudden, they just arose from the ashes. Um, so there's that. And then they went on that Super Bowl run. They could have won that Super Bowl if well, for 2 reasons. One, if Aaron Donald didn't happen, and two, if Burrow could have completed those drives, they would have won that game. I know for sure. And then 2022, they should have went to that Super Bowl. They really should have. They really should have. But unfortunately, they choked against the Chiefs. And these past 2 years, they just haven't been healthy. Like, not only are they not healthy, but their defense is fucking horrible, dude. Oh, that defense is brutal. I haven't seen Joker 2019 either. There you go. I can't believe Kenya from Brother Bear got to play as the Joker. I was like, yes, that is true. Yes, I forgot Joaquin Phoenix was in Brother Bear. Oh God, that is. Oh my God, Brother Bear! What a movie! That was not a good movie. That was really not a good movie. The Penguin at HBO Max. I haven't seen it. I don't think I've ever asked you this question. What is your favorite football team? I mean, growing up, I kind of had three teams. I did like New England because New England was, they won a lot. I'm like, oh, okay. Because I had that mentality as a bastard child. Be like, oh, they win a lot. They're the best team ever. And then I grown to fucking hate their dynasty. Um, so there's that. I did like Dallas because my mom was an Emmett Smith fan. She loved Emmett Smith. At that time, Emmett Smith, legendary Arizona Cardinal. So there's that. And I did like Pittsburgh because I did like Big Ben at the time before I found out he was a massive women respecter. Yeah. Yeah, that happened, but I don't really have a favorite team. I just pick teams that I root for. Like I do love like the Lions. I loved ever since like I've always like a good story. Like when a team that has been dog shit for so many years, and then they start to finally rise up and get the respect they need and finally get some love. I like that. I really, really, really like that. The Lions I'm starting to like. I like the Bills because Josh Allen's a fucking stud. I do like the Chiefs too, even though their fan base can get very annoying. Let's see. I'm trying to think of who else. It's really like the Bills and the Lions for right now. For the Lions, I really want them to win a Super Bowl because they have more than earned themselves to have a Super Bowl win. Trying to think. I mean, I do like Baltimore because I always loved their defense, especially when Ray Lewis and Ed Reed were there. Let's see. That's really about it. Like I don't really have any teams per se, but yeah, there's that. Oh God, don't remind me of Brother Bear. Favorite EPs? Ooh, good one. In the Sign of Evil, that's a big one for me. Obviously, Haunting the Chapel is another big one. Trying to think of smaller ones. I'm not really big into EPs because, again, there's little to no substance. Well, this is going to be a spoiler for the next collection update I'm going to be doing, but Carcass's Despicable EP. This one fucking ripped, dude. That's a fantastic EP. But besides that, again, I'm not really into EPs, per se. So, I mean, by default, I guess those three. But again, nothing too special for me. Joe Burrow, after seeing the kicker miss the field goal in his head, I did all of that for you, and I did all of that for him for this. Fuck you. Yeah, essentially. I mean, it's just slipped out of his hands last second. It was like it was like a Tony Romo from I think it was the '06 wild card game against the Seahawks where he fumbled the ball. But they shouldn't have been in that situation in first place because Zach Taylor decided to run up the gun 3 fucking times for some stupid reason. And look what happened. Derrick Henry ran all over the defense. Guess your football team, I believe that you said you're a Dallas fan. Did you ever see the movie Harold and Coomer Go to White Castle? I have not. I always prefer full-length EPs, but as some of my favorite EPs are gradually melted by deeds, Human Waste by Suffocation, that is a good one, and Death Crush by Mayhem. Yes, that one too. I actually have that one in my collection as well. That's right. I know that's right. Ooh, that actually felt good. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah. Meep. Xbox versus PlayStation. I played Xbox more. I did have a PS3, but I played Xbox more. Jimmy is so saying we need help. Who do you think he's referring to? There's possibly three people I think he might be talking about. He might be talking about Jay. Well, no, actually there might be two people he might be referring to. Jay and Sammy. Um, because Cody is dealing with KO right now. So Cody isn't really being a big plot in that because I think it's just going to be a 4-on-4 match. It's going to be Solo, Fatu, and Tangaloa, and it's Tangaloa and Tama Tonga against Roman, the Usos, and Sammy. Because I think The Rock's going to interfere. He's going to interfere in some way, shape, or form. So I believe that's what's going to happen. And we're going to set up Rock versus Roman down the line. Probably at Mania. I'm getting the PS5 in January next year. Nice. Call of Duty or Battlefield? Call of Duty. I played that more. I played some Battlefield, but I couldn't get the mechanics of it. Oh, man. Uh-oh. She has awoken from her slumber. Oh, back to sleep. Oh, no, she's up. Hi. Hi. Num, num, num. How do you think WWE should book Rock versus Cody? Mm. I mean, if they were going to book it, where would they book it at? Like, will they do it at the Rumble? Or do you think it might be a little? It might be a little bit too late to do that, don't you think? Audience not going to get this one, but Cryptid, I think that's what you meant to say. Cryptid campaign versus D&D Earth. Probably D&D Earth for me. Even though Cryptid campaign's been pretty cool, I think D&D Earth's a little bit more fun for me. I haven't played D&D since high school, so I'm still a little fuzzy on that. Hi. Hi. Oh, you like your tummy scratched. She likes gnawing on my finger. Ow! Don't pierce the skin, you jerk. Amorphous versus Catatonia. Catatonia because I heard an album from them. I don't really. I'll probably need to get into Amorphous soon. So there's that. Yeah, but he said their story just begun teasing the match. On the other hand, he is now he's involved with Roman in the Bloodline story. Um, again, if they were going to have the match, what would you do with it? Like, if you're going to build to the match, what pay per view would it be on? Would it be after Mania? Would it be before Mania? What would you do? Because they might set it up um to where you could probably do Roman and Cody at the Rumble, and then maybe at the next pay per view you can do Rock versus Cody, and then you can have Rock interfere on Roman and cost Roman the match, and then Roman does the same thing to the Rock at a Elimination Chamber. Man, where are you going? If you're wanting down, just let me know. I'm just saying, unless you want your chew toy. Don't play with the puppy's mouth. Well, it's not my fault she's been chewing on things, Smaug. Are you wanting down? Okay. I'll let you down, but guess what? You are fluffy. Mwah. Alright. Say hi. Say hi. Okay, boys. Oh shit. Hopefully I didn't turn the TV on. We're gonna maneuver to a different position. Pay me like one of your French women. I'm just kidding. Unto others. I like them. I actually got their new album. It's pretty good. The main problem with I have with it is that a little too bloated. A little too bloated. Minecraft versus Ark Survival Evolved. I'll go with Minecraft because I played it more. I never played Ark. My cat loves to bite me. She'll bite my nose, ears, and chin while purring. Well, that's cats for you. My good friend Claudia, she used to have a cat. And when I say used to, I mean her cat had to get kicked out. When she used to have an apartment in town, she her cat would be in heat, and I would come over and I would just be like wearing shorts, and the cat would be rubbing up against my legs. I'm like, what is she doing? Like, she'll be like sniffing my shoes and like rub against my legs, and I'm like, oh. She's like, yep. I'm like, lovely. So there's that. Sounds like your pup is the new Nancy Fancy Pantsy, Dancy Pantsy. No, that's still the big one. Little one hasn't gotten there yet. Cops coming for that dog. Coming for that dog. Coming for that dog. Police car went by. I think that was an ambulance. That was probably an ambulance because it went right over here. Annihilators Never Neverland or Unto Others Never Neverland. By default, it's going to be Unto Others, but I'm willing to bet Annihilators is probably a little bit better. Goodfellas versus The Godfather Part 1. Ooh. I'll probably have to skip on that one because I'll need to rewatch both movies for me personally. I actually really quick, I wanted to go back and talk about like the wrestling side of things. AEW's Wrestle Dream is tonight. Dude, I've seen some clips from a guy that I follow on Twitter. Holy fuck, that place looks desolate. It looks so barren. It's not even funny. Devil Monkey or Bigfoot? Devil Monkey, dude. That thing is a freak of nature. Speaking of The Godfather, I've heard Francis Coppola's new movie was a disaster. Why does that sound familiar? I think I might know which one you're talking about. He's 85 years old. Jesus. Yeah, that was the Megalopolis. Yeah, I heard that one. I heard that one wasn't all that good. John Cena versus The Rock. I'll go with The Rock on that one. The movie is Megalop. Yeah, it was like that. Loco Goon, what up, Big Sexy? Where's me? Me? Because I know Kevin Nash in here. Now, what up? What is up? Welcome to the stream. We've been live for a little over an hour now. Which here I'll just do it like that. I need to find a way to have a better setup, dude. I really do. Reservoir Dogs or Inglourious Bastards? I'll probably go with Inglourious Bastards, honestly. I really like that movie. I like Reservoir Dogs too, but I just like Inglourious Bastards a little bit more. Oh man. Where did the little one go? Oh, there you are. Don't be underneath the bed, please. Stella. No, don't get on my cord. Stella! What are you doing, young lady? Here. Yeah, chill on that. Oh, damn it. I hate when my freaking movie or TV does that. Lost Tapes versus Most Extreme. What in the hell? Hey, don't get on my shoes. Lost Tapes for Most Extreme. I don't remember Most Extreme, so I'll go with Lost Tapes. Damn me thick. Okay, calm down there. Calm down there, bucko. Your name looks familiar, though. I feel like you're an old old subscriber of mine. Get your mind out of the gutter. Throw that cigarette out. Put that cigarette out. Brah. 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 Oh, for fuck's sake, Father. TF2 Scout versus Spy. Ooh. I never played TF2 personally, but I'll probably go with Spy. What? 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 It's Anthony, you dork. Dirk? Dork. Try to say jerk and dork at the same time. It came out as Dirk. Mm-hmm. Stella. Stella. Come here. Stella. Come here. What are you barking at? You're barking at Anthony. He's doing dishes. Silly goose. Yeah, she is giving that sass. Hey, are you giving sass to me, young lady? Oh, you better not, or I'll tell your mother. Don't yell at your mother. I love that goat video. Jerking the jerking the dorkin. Is that another word for choking the chicken? Because if so, then I'm not sure if that's how never mind. Anyways, Uh oh, Smack, I do plan on having a Lost Tapes related video hopefully be up by next week. Um so just giving a little heads up on that. Ford Mustang or Chevy Corvette? I've never driven both of them, so I guess I'll go with Mustang. That is the correct answer. That is the only answer. What if the correct answer is the only answer? Man, oh man. I also hope to do this collection update video. Because I got some albums. Maniac. I'm not sure. Do you watch my collection updates videos by any chance, Maniac? Just out of curiosity. Jeep Wrangler versus Floor Explorer based on Jurassic Park. Ooh. Um. I'll probably go with the Ford Explorer personally. Immortal or Enslaved? Immortal. I did like Enslaved last time. That was top. That was in my top 10 of the year. Ma'am, get back. Stella, come here. No, don't be chewing on those. It's bad enough you chew on all the other wires. Ah, num num. Not the Jeep. I mean, I could go. I can probably do the Jeep, but I don't know. Something about the Ford Explorer uh makes me feel something. I did see all your I did see your last collection up there. I try to watch all your videos. I honestly, I've been trying to produce as much content as I have, but October's been a busy month for me, and not to mention I work. So there's that. Ow, that hurt. But just a little. I'm not gonna tell the albums I have. I'll tell you the bands I have. I got AC/DC. I already showed the Carcass EP. I got Dark Throne. I got Flotsam and Jetsam. I got Incantation, Morbid Saint, Napalm Death, Satan, Sepultura. Oh yeah, that's Severe Torture. Striper. Which one is that one? Oh yeah, Unto Others, Venom, and Wasp. Yeah, I got 20 albums I gotta talk about. Ow! I hate it when you do that. That hurts. That pinches. You like the tour vehicle better? I'm telling you, man, it makes me feel things. Arrgh. Hell, fire, and damnation. October's been busy with me since school's back in session. I'm trying to think of more types of content since all my last videos have been Discog rankings. I've been seeing you trying to like do respond video. Hey, don't get into that. I've been seeing some of your other videos have been like more response videos. So, uh, there's that. But sorry, I got there you go. Boom. We're gonna do that. Get out of it. Get out of my trash can. Yeah, what was I about to say? Yeah. I've been seeing you try to do like response videos, which is cool. What? 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 What are you barking at? What are you yapping at, young lady? Do you want to come here? You like being on my bed anyway. So here. There you go. You're up here for like the 8th time today. There. There you go. Look at us. We're best buddies. Don't chew on the remote. Ha, you got nothing to chew on now. Yeah, I guess try to crank out as much content as you can. I mean, like when school is um when school's in session, it is a little bit tough. Especially that you know school's gonna be back in session in October, so it's gonna be a little bit difficult for videos to do. Um, so yeah, well, actually, there is a video that I have watched, and you've been kind of planning on doing a follow up to it, a more worst albums tier list. I remember watching your first one, and I kind of agree with like vast majority of it. There was a couple I'm like, it's not that terrible, or I don't think it's as bad as a lot of people say, but there were some like, oh no, that's pretty bad. Um, Pet Cemetery 89 for 2019. I didn't see 2019 one, so I'm gonna go with the 89 one. That 89 Pet Cemetery movie, oh god, that one's so fucking depressing. That's a sad movie. What about your content? Honestly, dude. Oh man, I don't even know what to think about what like a suggestion for a Halloween one would be. I mean, you could probably do this like Lost Tapes formula and maybe apply it to Mount Monsters, but then again, people might be thinking you're kind of cheating on that and you're extending it. Um, because your scariest Mount Monsters episode was that video was pretty fun. Um, because you basically did everything in Lost Tapes essentially. Um, yeah, I don't really know. Faith No More or Poppy? Faith No More. I do like some Poppy, but I mean, dude, you can't beat Mike Patton. If any new threads pop up, I'll definitely do responses. I plan on remaking my tier list videos. Not only is the audio ass, but I don't even show my face. Yeah, I remember seeing some of your older content too, like when you're just starting out. Yeah, your audio's a little shitty, I will admit, but I can understand it too. That's why I have my October videos done months prior to that, to them being put up on YouTube. Yeah, that's true. I mean, again, I don't know what you would do per se. um. Oh, there she is, right there. It's like a Mr. Beast thing. Where'd the dog go? Fuck Mr. Beast anyway. Um. Ooh, Cabela's Dangerous Hunts. Nice. Nice. I remember you doing it was like a top 13 like scariest Cabela hunts animals or something like that. I can't remember which one it was. That one was very fun. Oh, okay. You're gonna try your hand at album reviews again. New Jerry Cantrell, Swallow the Sun, and Funeral. Yes, dude. The 18th is a little stacked this week. I might do rapid fire album reviews for that one. So I might actually do 2 videos in one on that day in particular. Because I know my good buddy Ricky, he loves him Swallow the Sun, so he's gonna be on that like a fat kid on a cupcake. I know that for a fact. Isn't that also the same week as the new Opeth, or is that the week afterwards? I think that's the week afterwards, I believe. Trailer Park Boys versus Red Green Show. Never heard of the Red Green Show, so I'll go with Trailer Park Boys by default. Even though I have not really watched a full episode of Trailer Park Boys, I know that's sacrilege to say. Yeah. New Opeth got delayed to November 22nd due to printing issues, I think. That sucks. I've heard the singles they put out are really, really, really damn good, so there's that. Yeah, there's some albums that I've been needing to listen to, but unfortunately just haven't gotten to them yet. I hear a Canadian would be really upset by that, dude. I've told a couple people, even a couple coworkers, I haven't really watched Trailer Park Boys, and they're like, "Dude, you need to watch it." I'm like, "I know, I know, I know." New Opeth is actually going to drop on the same name as New Defeated Sanity. Oh, okay. I haven't really delved too much into Defeated Sanity. But I have heard that their new, like their first single was actually pretty good. It's like brutal death metal. I think it's like brutal death metal, maybe tech death. I think. Holy water and salvation. Okay, yeah, they're from Germany. Okay. From Germany. Are you enjoying your spot up there? I'll take that as a yes. A big fat yacht. Oh god, Google Dolls versus Jackal, both bands I decided to put out there for Nick for shit both bands. Oh my god. I guess I'll go with Jackal. I guess I fucking hate both those bands. Both of them suck. Deadpool versus Wolverine. I'll go with Deadpool because he's funny. I love Wolverine too. I love Wolverine. I think Hugh Jackman plays perfectly as Wolverine, but dude, Ryan Reynolds fucking kills it. I'm sorry. Take a picture. Take a picture of that dog. I take a picture of that dog. Why do you hate both bands? Well, Google Dolls, they just went. They're for. I heard their first album was actually pretty good. It was like more of a punk, hardcore punk. All right, I'll see you, Smile. It was nice talking to you again, man. I heard their first album was more hardcore punk, and then they just took a massive dip in quality, and some of the songs are fucking despise. Oh my god, they're so damn annoying. I ain't gonna lie. I like some Goo Goo Dolls. I never heard Jackal. I mean, Jackal had a couple decent tracks, I guess, but it's fucking dumb. Yeah, it's Southern hair metal. Ugh. Ugh. God. And Jackal, they're just annoying. I think their vocalist sucks. And it's just cock rock. That's literally it. Oh, shit, boys. Felt like it was a long day for me and I didn't even do anything. It was a long couple days for me because I had to pull two 12-hour shifts in 2 days. The dog is sitting upon the royal pillow throne. Oh God, no, 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 no. I had to call the dog over. I just had to do it. Where are you at? Where are you at? Oh, there you go. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Your paws are sharp. That was a song by Jackal. Jacking off. Jacqueline Hyde. Yeah, I got that Jacqueline Hyde. Wow. Piss and balls. Fall over to Skyrim Fallout. I liked Skyrim, but it really wasn't crazy about it. Oh man. Oh, balls, 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 and more balls. Maybe a little more balls. Cemetery Skyline. I have heard of them. I did hear you need some balls to ball, man. Hey, just ask Udo Dirk Schneider. Yeah, Cemetery Skyline. I heard of them because Thralls of Metal did a review of their last album.
What happened? They fell through the roof, Jody. What?
Oh, that's cool. Haven't heard of the album, but goth rock made by a bunch of Finnish slash Swedish death metal bands has to be interesting at least. True. That's true. Well, look who decided to be a little more right next to me. I don't know, man. Maybe 5 more minutes and then I'll probably end the stream here. Um, yeah, I've just been tired, man. Again, I've been running on almost fumes for the past 2 days. Not to mention, I still had to go into work for building check, and I can't even log in because our shit's getting rebooted, so we couldn't even clock out or clock in at all. So that's fun. Yeah. Um. To those of you who watch my NFL live streams, quick disclaimer: I hopefully will be able to do the Sunday night game between the Bengals and the Giants, which is going to be a weird ass Sunday night game. I hope to do that. And maybe Monday night, I will be doing Jets and Bills. Maybe depends on what we all have planned. So again, to those of you who watch my NFL live streams, that's a disclaimer right there. What do you think is the most divisive metal albums? Probably the biggest one for me is the Black Album. That is such a divisive metal album. Very, very, very hit miss with a lot of people. And I don't even think it's a debate. I would say it's the most divisive metal album of all time. Yeah, Roots by Sepultura, that's another one. I would even say Chaos AD was a bit of a divisive album too. But yeah, Roots was divisive, even though you could kind of sense they were probably going to go in that direction too because it was '96. Um, uh, Divisive by Disturb is pretty divisive. Oh man. The Black Album was the first Metallica album I listened to when I was a wee little lad. I think the first one I did listen to. I remember I think Enter Sandman was way, way, way back on my channel when I was just starting to get my footing in YouTube. I did say that the Enter Sandman was my favorite Metallica song. Obviously, my opinion has changed. It is obviously the Outlaw Torn, greatest song ever. I'm just kidding. I fucking hate that song. It's probably to me Battery. I just fucking love that song. That is a rager of a track. Anthrax and State of Euphoria, I don't think it's too divisive. I like it. It's just the problem is the album is it's kind of front loaded in my opinion. But not to mention too, it's stuck between two masterful albums in Anthrax's career. Like it's stuck between Among the Living and it is stuck between Persistence of Time. So there's that. They have that go for them. I'm trying to think of another one that's kind of divisive. Yeah, Heritage by Opeth. Yeah, I would say a lot of Opeth's more prog rock. That more prog rock little era that they went through has been very divisive amongst the fans. Torn Arteries? No, that's not a divisive album. Swan Song is probably what you're thinking of. That's a very divisive album. No, I thought Torn Arteries was a fantastic album. Like title track, Kelly's Meat Emporium, Such Remorseless Swing. Dance of Ixtab was pretty fun. Under the Scalpel Blade's great. Flesh Ripping Sonic Torment Limited is really good. That's a really good I think what was that, 7 or 8 minutes? Yeah, that's a great album. I don't think people say that's divisive. Swan Song, Wolverine Blues. That's another divisive one. Yeah, that one's a divisive one as well. Herb Melatrinta says it is. I'm pretty certain. Does the Into the Pandemonium by Celtic Frost is divisive amongst fans? Yeah, that is kind of a divisive album. I mean, it's better than Cold Lake, but that ain't saying much. I think it's divisive because of that we're going for a more avant-garde style, which yeah, there's that, but we'll see. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't see you were there. Are you okay? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't feel you move. That's why I didn't know that you moved. My knee went right into her face. Anyways, I gotta go have dinner. Great stream as always. Catch you later. Yeah. Thank you, man. Thanks for tuning in. And yeah, I'll talk to you later. Yeah, I'm probably gonna end it here. I'm starting to get tired. So again, I want to thank you for everyone to tune in. I apologize for the positioning look a little bit awkward, but my back's been killing me. So there's that. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the stream. If you guys did, make sure you guys leave a like, leave a comment, tap the bigger subscribe button, and tap the bell so when I upload, you guys will be notified. Thank you guys for watching the stream. And most importantly, join the herd. Talk to you guys next one. Peace out.